Who you rocking with? That look good. She in there? What? Crazy ass out the kitchen. Your mama in there cooking, bro. Last night it was a coach. Oh, there she goes. What's so stinky that? This is the game, right? Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Achimura. From deep. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Outside Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Holiday. And here's Brown for three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
James can't get it to go. Pass to White. Tatum looking it over. The kick out to White. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Reeves. Now here's Hayes. Here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got his second basket.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
Back to Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Left side Porzingis. LeBron with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Doncic outside. He takes it in. The shot, no good. Brown with some nice D. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And here's Brown for three.
What are you doing?
Three to fall.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Pass to James. Can they get it? Tipped.
Let's go, man.
Outside Holiday. Right side Porzingis.
What's he doing?
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Porzingis. Can't get it to drop. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Inside. Hey, shot's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside White. Down low. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Porzingis.
So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
James attacking. From deep, here's Doncic. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They're up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
The Lakers 8.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
And stolen by Holiday. Up top, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by James. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 9. Up top, Tatum. Goes up from the top of the key. And it falls all over the rim and in. Tatum's got 5 points.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal. I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Hayes misses.
Give me the go.
And here are the Celtics. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here's Boston. 9 points in a row, a good run going. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And the technical free throw is good. Hayes with a screen to the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. They led by as many as 18. Here's Porzingis. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Nah, she's eating.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this game. Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. Shots blocked. Here's James. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics lead by 15. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Hachimura with the ball. Now Horford defending. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Porzingis for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
From deep, Reeves. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
The girl. How many? Get that for her. That's pretty good.
Boston leading by 15. Holiday looking for an opening. Outside Tatum.
I'll be all right, though.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball for Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
The first one falls. Holiday hits them both. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Here's Tatum over Hachimura. And it's Tatum missing. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Reeves. Doncic on the wing. Hachimura outside. Here he goes. And the shot's good. Hachimura's got his first basket.
Well, how about the balance of Hachimura on the drive despite the contact? Go ahead.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Lakers ball.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Pass to Reeves. Lets the three fly. And Los Angeles another three.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Los Angeles ball.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Back to Hachimura. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Assisted.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led by as many as 18. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics. Number 8.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
Here's Reeves. Off the inbound pass. Porzingis grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Lakers trail by 5. Here comes Luka. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And we see this nightly. Luka Doncic just overpowers the defense on the drive. So tough, so strong.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For the tie. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
Doncic has got 16 points.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it, won't you? Compatible, created in the attic. We are the
our motherfucking baby. So if I age or something, and I don't hit the attitude. So to make sure I understand what you're saying. I got an attitude.
Sim together riding up in my bump wide and bad man slide on the rhythm man.
Life shall not stay cool, keep my hand on the phone on the way up on the way up on the chair. Replay, no, walk up the place. Hot girl, don't know, rock up the place.
Make a bad girl whine. If you want chop me at the time. The body stay hot in the time. Down the beat and rewind and rewind. You wanna ring down your phone. But the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man girl try and close get fucked.
For the girl who on a Friday, for the girl take the pan a Tuesday, for the goon them a move. Bambi and herb them on the one. Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi why them a bring me like TV a find out. Who a rude boy have a money a fi fly now. Me want every weekend get a new hot girl every season. Only cause of the way and the reason. Wanna turn it up the dog and the demon. Knife shine what stay cool, keep my hand on my phone on the way up on the chair. Replay, no walk up the place. Hot girl don't know, rock up the place. Chair replay, no walk up the place. Hot girl don't know, rock up the place.
Like a bad girl whine. If you want chop me at the time. The body stay hot in the time. Down the beat and rewind and rewind. You wanna ring down your phone. But the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man girl try and close get fucked. I move slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. I move slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. Make a bad girl whine. If you want chop me at the time. The body stay hot in the time. Down the beat and rewind and rewind. You wanna ring down your phone. But the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man girl try and close get fucked.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could. should like. Do what I could like. What I should like.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My too close to me, while plastic taking my coat from me. I blast her with the dopest. She overdose on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me mobile buns. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I set all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m., she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe, the world with no but then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say, like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch, soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees, dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot.